Hey riders, this is Maintain It Monday. One of the hardest things that I've found in trying to learn how to do more of my own bike maintenance myself wasn't necessarily finding a video that step by step told me how to do a certain maintenance item, but rather getting comfortable knowing what needed maintaining and recognizing when. And some of the ways I've learned that is really just talking with people on group rides, during a rest break, before, after. You just chat about what's going right with your bike, what isn't, and what people have upgraded or changed recently and why. And that's just really helped me with a lot of things. Everything from really basic stuff like keeping my chain clean and lubed, all the way up to a lot bigger items like getting suspension serviced. Alright, so today what I'm wanting to look at is my drivetrain. I know that the chain's been on here for a decent amount of time, and I know that I have replaced the inner cable for the shifter, but I have not yet done the outer cable as well, and it's probably getting towards time where I'm going to go ahead and replace both of those. Not just the inner cable, but the outer housing and the cable, just to get shifting feeling fresh again. So right now the shifting's not terrible, and I'm not dropping the chain or anything like that, but I just like to keep ahead of that because something like breaking a chain is awful. I've slammed my knee into things when breaking a chain before, and just, missing shifts, skipping shifts. None of those issues are fun when you can just get ahead of it and get those things changed out. And I especially don't want to wear out my cassette prematurely or my chain ring just for lack of putting on a chain that I already have here waiting. So what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to use my chain checker tool and see if the chain's in good shape. We'll move on to the cable and housing. Got my handy little cheat sheet here reminding me how to use it, because it does need to be very accurate by the time you get to a 12-speed chain, so there's no sense in being sloppy about it and not letting the tool measure for you correctly. Not to horn yet. There we go. So I'm going to move on to, obviously, since I'm keeping this chain, I'm going to clean it, and then I'm going to lube it again. And then I'm going to replace the cable and housing. I don't have time today to do the full cable and housing change, so what I'm going to do for now is just run through the gears quick and see if there's any intermediate adjustment I can make with cable tension for the time being, till I've got a little more time for the project. So you can tell it goes through all the gears just fine, and it's not really having a hard time making it up to the next cog. But it's a little noisy getting there, so it could potentially benefit from me tightening the cable tension just a little bit. So I'm going to try that and then run through things again. See, that sounded much smoother. So I'm going to call that good for now. I don't have any races or really big long rides planned in the very near future, so I don't think it's anything that needs immediate attention. We'll just call it a cable tension adjustment for now, and we're good to ride again. Thanks. See you next time.